Now, obviously, he's become available.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm tuned in. It's funny you said that. That's all I'm like,
Go ahead. So are you, if you're the Pittsburgh Steelers, should you be interested or in the market for Bobby Wagner? And if so, what's your number? Is it 10? Is it 7? What number would you bring Mr. Bobby Wagner in here for if you feel like he's still... let me know your thoughts on him, man.
I'm not going to get Bobby from Pittsburgh. Like, it just don't fit. It just don't.
No, I need you to talk because it was certain things that I had said, and I felt like people looked at me like I was crazy. So go ahead, have at it, man. The floor is yours. You the linebacker guy. The floor is yours, baby. Let's go, T.
Love Bobby. Bobby's a guy, a super guy. He had a great year last year. Actually, statistically, his best year.
He did.
It just don't.
Why'd you say statistically? I heard what you said. Okay. Okay.
He statistically had a great year, bro. Best year in history of his football. He did well. I love Bobby's game. Bobby was in that Seattle 3, man. A-gap and strong hook.
Keep it clean. Come on, bro.
He lead at it. And then he went to L.A.
Mm-hmm.
They got the strong hook.
Mm-hmm.
I always stand on. I'm like, that Pittsburgh 3-4 is a little bit different.
You
ain't
know? Covered up like that.
It's not covered up the same way. Cam's gonna go eat. You gotta, be ready.
Cam definitely gonna go eat, bro. That guard coming up on you.
And Bobby's hands are the best hands I've seen in terms of getting off a blocker. Like,
I know he's fundamentally sound, without a doubt. Yeah, that still shows up in his game. Yeah,
he's done great. I think Bobby goes somewhere like the Chargers. I think you'll see Bobby somewhere in that conversation. Bobby might go to Kansas City.
Ooh,
like
okay.
He's in ring chase mode a little bit. Somewhere like Buffalo. Don't be surprised if you hear Bobby name. I know their linebacker's about to leave.
Yeah.
I just don't think it fits. Like, I'm not saying he's not a Steeler, but it just doesn't fit. Like, I just don't see that. Like, I just don't have no envision of them putting that type of money into.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah, because he's a premium. He's a premium. Like, you got to pay that. I don't think he's going to give you that hometown. He's his own agent.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm like, bro, I don't see you getting that for less than 10. Like, that's what he's going to be trying to get based on what he was doing last year, based on all his, and it's because of him being his own agent. He's in them rooms. That's a different, you know how that goes. It's way different when you talking through your agent and they having them conversations, whereas when it's you in that thing, it's like, nah, man, he ain't go back down off of a number if you really feel that strong about it.
So I listened to their separation, how they parted ways, and they were kind of like, they got to save a little bit of money on parting ways with him, but at the same time, it was a little bit of him too, like, no, I'm not going to give you no discount, and I want to go, So he's not giving out discounts unless you're in Super Bowl contending mode, and I don't know if Pittsburgh's in Super Bowl contending mode quite yet. I don't think they're like a piece away like that. I think it's still a couple pieces.
How much would you pay for it, though?
Who am I? Am I Buffalo? All
right, let's do a couple scenarios then. Let's do Buffalo, let's do Pittsburgh, and let's do Chargers. How you spending that?
If I'm the Chargers and I can get him and Jalen somehow, I'm gonna make it work. However I can do it. Y'all both come over here.
Did you say him and Jalen? Bro, we need no. We try and get Jalen over here, man. Come on, bro. Don't throw that idea out there that way. We want it this way.
I'm trying to.
We try to get that one. Come on, bro. You heard Omar Khan when he said we got options, all things on the table. If we see a guy we want, we might go get him. That I think he's one of them dudes included. We got somebody we can play around with a little bit.
I just think Bobby's he's at that stage of like he's like Ezekiel Elliott. He's still a really, really good player. He's still doing well, but it's kind of like the position value and who he is and how he plays. It's like he's a true tackler.
Can you give me somebody different than Zeke though, bro? I've seen both. I watched them both. Bobby still got more. Bobby still got more than Zeke. I'm about to say don't do that. I'm about to say Bobby still got more than Zeke, bro. Absolutely.
First team All Pro. He's still that.
He still can go. He still can go. But is it for 10? I don't like it for 10. Okay,
let me ask this: does Bobby cover your tight end?
I think all but the elite ones, yeah.
Okay, so we're trying to win the Super Bowl here. Does Bobby cover your tight ends? Can you walk? Can you walk Bobby out? Like, he has to play the mic. We get that. We all agree to that.
Okay.
He has to play the mic. He can't play the will. He's truly a mic, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. So it's kind of like, I think that takes away a little bit of value right now in today's society, in today's
I
football.
agree, because it's a fast guy game now. You got to be able to go out there and cover, or you a blitzer. Yeah.
Walk out there and cover.
Right.
I think Bobby's a Devin Bush type, in the sense of, like, he's a better Devin Bush type. I think he's a guy that, I'd like to see Bobby in that 4-3. He's in that Denzel Perriman category. He's in that category.
Yeah.
Like, he's a tackler. He's a dog. You're not going to run the ball in.
Oh no, you watch him even last year. Like, we know we laugh about some of the stats and how some of them can be a little bit inflated at times or not as all authentic. When you watch him in the run game, though, man, between the time, like, he still is dominant there. Like, the shuffle, the pad level, the knock back, the hands, all that, like, that's still A1. But what you talked about is, like, that's my thought process, man. If you're not getting a guy that can go out there and play 3 downs covering them unicorns, I don't want to pay that type of money if I'm not getting that type of player. And right now, Bobby doesn't give you that all the way. If you talking about the hooks, yes. Hook, read the quarterback, read route, man, he going to do that, do it at a high level. But if you talking about that match, you think every coverage we play here is essentially man, bruh. Even the zone is a match. Everything is man. So it's like, if you can't do that, I think that I don't want to pay that type of money for a player that can't give me those things.
Right. I think, don't be surprised at San Francisco. Keep an eye on that. Remember that name.
Whoa. Now talk to me why, because they got 2 dogs out there.
They do. I think they would take him over Greenlaw, though.
Fair. But Greenlaw cheaper, though.
Yeah, Greenlaw is cheaper, so then you'll keep him.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, his position and position value is a little bit strange right now. A little bit. Because he's a Mike, you know?
A true Mike, yeah.
True Mike. He's a Mike. And you love Mikes, but he's a Mike. So it's like, I'm interested to see what happens with him. I'm very interested. He's a Mike, though. Like, that's just how I put it. He's a Mike. Dog Mike. He's Mike. You know? It's like, will you pay all that for a Mike? I don't think Pittsburgh will go over, like, they can't go over like 7 mil. 7, 8. If you can get him less than that.
But because he's his own agent, I don't see him taking anything less than, like, even flirting with that type of conversation to come to a Pittsburgh.